I've done all this today. If I look at the ground starting with my heel there, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 steps on the inside and probably 5 on the outside curve there. And so, moving to the outside to show the difference. By the way, here's my repurposed found shovel with the local branch with zip ties and duct tape holding it on. That's it. It's working just fine. Very springy. So, what have I done today so far? Piled dirt on top of dirt. I'm getting better at building walls of sod to make the base wider and build more of a pyramid style, more than just a big hump. So I think from this angle you can see the lay of the land, the angle on both sides, and how there's a lot of grass out on this side purposefully because it's the shady side, so I hope something grows, anything to hold it together, and preferably grass than nothing. And I've spread some dandelions around and some peas and beans. We'll see what grows. Anyway, so this is the finished product of one tiny section. Now if I do this whole thing, multiplying this by as much work as I've done, that's 2 days of work. So that would be going with this 2, 4, 6, and granted it's smaller, 8, 10, 12, I'd say 14 and a half, 15 days of shoveling just to cover this thing. So, am I married to this? Maybe. I started it, I feel like finishing it. However, if I don't, I feel not a whole lot of guilt yet. I think somebody's going to try to destroy it or light it on fire, so I've got to get it covered in dirt at least, because nobody's going to unbury it to light it on fire. And if I finish it, at least let nature do what it does. Doesn't matter when I come and garden. It could be this year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, or 5 years from now. It's still going to be a great place to plant something, so I better get it covered. Okay, this is Saturday morning. This is the day after last time. So, just so you can see what I'm doing here. This side is mostly straight, and it stayed straight mostly because I decided to step out here a bit further to make the bed less at an angle and more of a sunny bed in the south side here, and not so vertical here like it is in the middle there. So I started to make it extend out further, which meant I got to the corner faster. And so because of that, I started to also build a wall here of sod. And I'm just showing you the way that I've been building it. I've been flipping over the inside one right on top of the grass by itself, and then taking the next one back on top of that, and so on, and then building my way up kind of in a half spiral this way, and then backfilling all the loose dirt down there back in there on the inside until I level that out, and then I put up another layer of sod, and each time I get up to about that log. So I've done that. I can see 2 really visible layers there, but the 3rd and 4th and 5th are buried under loose stuff now. But that's how I've been doing it, kind of angling around, making my corner. You can see I can't see the front from this side anymore, and haven't started on anything on the inside again today, but I really hope to get around past that corner like I wanted to get yesterday before I started messing around on the inside. But my thoughts on doing the inside were good. I can see overall that there's more outside moisture than there was yesterday being held, especially down in the alluvial falls there, the fans, if you will. Anyway, on the inside, it's all still completely wet. Of course, it's fresh, but it's showing that the moisture is being held in like it's supposed to by the logs. So the logs are beginning to absorb moisture already in there. I suppose after a couple of rains and a couple hot days it'll start to warm up as well. So we'll see seeds sprouting. I've laced this thing with dandelion and corn and broccoli and beans and peas and gonna be more garlic and some potatoes randomly. I don't know what's gonna grow where or if anything's gonna grow at all this year, but I'm gonna try. We'll see if the miracle happens. So here are my potatoes cut up and ready. Here's garlic hiding my beer can. And so that's what I've got going on today. You can see I've kept up the curve, and I'm still using my system of stacking up like a pyramid from the bottom up to the top. And I use the sod like a brick, put one layer on top of the other, and every now and then I throw up a few shovelfuls of the loose stuff in the bottom of this, of what I believe is called the swale. This is the mound, the Hugel bed as I call it. Don't know why I've started calling it that. But anyway, so I've got to copy the same thing from the inside, but it was my desire today to walk this thing all the way to this point and then start again on the inside. So we'll see what I do. So I've made it around the corner. Here's the south side and going towards the west, and this is the south side going towards the east. So if I look at this by walking up to it, when I stand here it's still waist height, well up to my belly now, actually belly button or higher. I'd say belly button. If I step down, it's now up above my, if I put my arms down, above my elbow. So basically sternum in some parts. Walking around this way, it's above sternum. Well, no, just sternum height. And here, it gets a bit higher and possibly because I'm going downhill a little bit. And I've somehow maintained the same level a bit. So, you can see I've moved quite a bit of sod today. Been doing it quite fast. Been filling in as much as I can with all this green stuff. Been taking out from over under those bushes there. So it's really wet. I can squeeze it and water comes out. I think it's going pretty well. I kind of like the look of the braided wood back there, but I think I'll like the idea of plants growing on this a lot more.